guys, so we are here at our Milford Sound cruise. We have our pass to get on the cruise and then our pass to get into the underwater observatory, and then later on we'll get a picnic lunch. So yeah, and we get free coffee and tea on board. And then I'm pretty sure I just saw a plane go up to go release skydivers, so I'm like watching for them. Today is gonna be a very, very peaceful day, and then tomorrow we're jumping out of a plane.
So we waited in the little lobby at the place, waiting for everybody else to show up, which Allie made it where we actually showed up 10 minutes earlier than what we needed to. Except nobody else ended up coming. So right now we're the only people on the bus, but we're picking up 7 more, I think. 7 more people, but yeah. So right now we have this big old bus all to ourselves. On our way to Milford Sound with our bus, but we stopped in Te'anu, probably saying that wrong. Te'anu, and we got some meat pies, and we're waiting for our coffees now. But we only have like another 20 minutes, so a little short pressed for time.
So we ordered these frappuccinos. They're supposed to be caramel, and I've been like sitting here drinking it, and it's like super sweet, and I realized what it tastes like. So back whenever I was like in elementary school, whenever I would go to church, they had those little coffee creamer shots. What were they called? They're like the blue and the vanilla, and I used to.
They're just like single serve coffee creamers.
What's the brand? Do you know the brand?
International Delight?
Oh yeah, International Delight, the little vanilla coffee creamers. And I would like sneak back there, and my friends and I would like do shots of them, you know, back whenever I was rebel. And that is essentially what this tastes like. I feel like I'm taking shots of vanilla International Delight. Yep, it's good, but I think our frappes back home are way better.
Yeah, these are like overly sweet, virtually no coffee taste at all.
Yeah, there's no coffee in this. It's just straight sugar.
In the morning over coffee, threw my heart on the table, told you what I've done in the dark. You felt far away.
Made it into Fiordland National Park, and we just stopped to look at this beautiful view. It's gorgeous, and I can't wait for the cruise later today because it's supposed to get even prettier.
We stopped just a little ways down from where the last spot we stopped at, and now we're at Mirror Lakes. And unfortunately it's not very still today, so we don't really have much of a reflection, but I can see where if it was still, it'd be like a mirror reflection, I guess you could say. But like we literally drove maybe another 5 minutes down the road and stopped here.
Not even 5 minutes,
yeah,
like 2.
Like, it's incredible that all this stuff is so close to each other.
So we are with our Southern Discoveries cruise, and we got a little sack lunch with it. And so we got a sandwich with one looks like ham and carrots and some type of sauce, probably mayonnaise. And then the other one is cucumbers, lettuce, and cheese. And then we got chips, just sea salt, Marlboro sea salt. And then we got rice, crackers, and cheese, which this cheese looks really good. And then we got an orange, an apple. There's a lot in this. And we got 2 desserts. We got 2 chocolate chip cookies, and we got Whittaker's creamy milk chocolate. So sounds good. It's a lot. So I'm happy because I was kind of worried about it being just a little bit. Yeah. So, and we board our cruise at 2:10, which is in 7 minutes. So, which it's raining. Hopefully it clears up and we get really pretty weather.
Well, just got on our little cruise boat, getting ready to head on out. Should be no more than a couple, 3 minutes, but it's still kind of sprinkling. But we brought our rain jackets, so I'm gonna get mine ready.
This is the first time you're gonna be using yours.
Yep, that's why it's still packaged so nicely.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's Austin's. And then there's mine. And rough.
Wake up, step into the world outside. The future never looks so bright. Can't you hear it calling us? Let go, leave all of your cares behind. You never know where you might find. Sunny days are coming up. Dreaming of tomorrow, soaking up the sun. We can sit and talk about it, or we could run away, 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 away. We don't have to stay, we could run away. Away, 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 away. Oh, we could run away, run away. Let's go, dive into the deep blue sky. Come with me to paradise. Can't you hear it calling us? Dreaming of tomorrow, soaking up the sun. We can go and find the magic. Yeah, we could run away, 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 away. We don't have to stay, we could run away. Away, 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 away. Oh, we could run away, run away. Away, 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 away. We don't have to stay, we could run away.
Today was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, we saw some really, really beautiful country.
Yeah. The scenery for one was amazing. Then the fact that we had like 12 dolphins.
Yeah, I'd
There
say
were-
at least a dozen.
There were so many dolphins that like were there and followed us. And they followed us for like a solid like 10-15 minutes. It was amazing. And then we saw seals, a baby seal. We saw a Kia parrot. Like, today was the most magical day. Oh, and then we saw 2 rainbows today. And the first rainbow we saw was just spectacular. Second one was just a half one, but the first one was a full, complete rainbow. It was breathtaking. Today was the best day that I think I've ever had.
Cruising on the Milford Sound was really cool. At one point we got to where it was going to meet with the Tasman Sea, and it got really choppy. And it was really fun sitting on because we stood on the observation deck almost the entire time.
Yeah, we were the only ones that did it because it was like raining. Like a couple of people would come up like every once in a while, but then they would go back down. Mm-hmm. But I was like, we're here in the 8th wonder of the world. Like, I'm not going to miss out on this. This is a once in a lifetime experience. And I'm so glad we stayed up on the observation deck. Today was perfect. So, the underwater observatory was kind of eh.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cool, I guess, if you were into coral and, like, 3 types of fish.
Yeah, the fish were really pretty. And then also, like, if you're thinking about, like, doing the cruise with, like, a lunch, don't worry about the lunch. Like, I was so busy up there enjoying the views that I didn't want to sit and eat. Like, they gave us a picnic lunch, and I think I only ate, like, 2 things out of it during the cruise.
And the picnic lunch wasn't bad. It just wasn't, like, anything amazing or, hot.
I thought it was good. I thought it was better than what I expected.
That is true.
It came with a lot more food than I was expecting. Like, we snacked on it after we got done with the cruise. Mm-hmm. So.
And our bus driver was really cool. Russell, he was really knowledgeable about anything from history along the route to, like, geology.
The animals.
Yeah. He had lots and lots to say.
Mm-hmm. And he was, he's from New Zealand, so he has that accent, and his voice is, like, nice and deep. And it was, like, listening to National Geographic as we drove.
Mm-hmm. It really was.
So, also, like, the size of our group was amazing. Like, there was only
I think
us, another couple.
At max on the bus to Milford, there were 9 of us.
And then those girls?
Yes.
Okay, 9 on a whole coach tour bus.
Yeah.
Like,
And then on the way back, I think it was somewhere between 15 and 20.
Mm-hmm. But on the way back, it's like whatever.
Yeah, because we picked up some people who had taken an even earlier bus out to Milford to kayak and then do the tour. But now that we're back in our hostel, we're very jittery because yesterday we signed up to go skydiving the first thing tomorrow morning. And
at 6:20 a.m. is whenever we show up to End Zone, sign away our life. Yeah.
Dorinda, we're sorry.
I'm so sorry, Dorinda. I know I told you it was either the Glacier Heli Hike or skydiving. And we originally chose the Glacier Heli Hike because the glacier isn't going to be there forever. And, like, you know, it was a really cool experience. But then I saw these I thought they were skydivers. They were actually paragliders. And I was just like, babe, we have to do it. We said we were going to do it.
And if there was going to be anywhere that you would do it for your first time, I think New Zealand is optimal. I would rather skydive somewhere where there's a view, because at the very least, if I die,
I'm going to die with a view.
Yeah.
And after today, I think I'd be okay with dying. Like, I don't want to die, for sure. Like, I still have so much more left to live. I'm only 24. I'm turning 25 this year. That's scary, but
we only signed up for the 12,000 feet instead of the 15. So
because
there's that.
Of the cost.
Well, they don't need to know that. We were trying to be safety oriented.
I'm already dying.
We were trying to be safety oriented, not money oriented. Or at least we'll say that.
We were trying to be money oriented.
Yeah, because, honestly, if you're going to jump out of the plane, what's the difference between 12 and 15,000?
Well, actually, it's about 30 seconds of free fall. If you want to get real technical.
We should have done that.
So, I think I'm going to be plenty content with the 12,000 feet. Every time I even think about skydiving, actually, I've gotten a little bit better, but my hands just start sweating, and my feet start sweating, and my heart starts racing, and I'm not even up in the freaking sky yet.
I really think that once we're out the door, it's going to be great, but it's going to be that
initial jump.
Those 2 or 3 seconds where they waddle you over to the door before you go out. That's what's going to be the absolute worst.
Yeah. I'm nervous.
I am too.
I kind of can't believe we actually signed up for it.
And as it gets closer and closer, it's even more so.
Yeah. I'm so nervous.
Well, I guess we'll check in tomorrow before we actually get to going.
Honey, this might be our last night together.
I know. Well, I love you.
I love you.